Hello everyone. I am finally getting back to your tarot readings. So I said that anyone and everyone could ask me one question. So I'm actually not using these cards. I was using these cards for myself. I love them. They're so freaking beautiful. But my God, are they slippery? They're so slippery. So I'm not using them today. See that? That's why I don't use these. I'm using my old reliables. Still a bit sick at the moment. It's trying my life. So I don't do pranic healing or healing videos when I'm sick because it's not a good idea at all. So I have your questions here. I have them written out. And I hope your questions haven't changed or you've had them answered by life just unfolding. But anyway, I'm still going to see. The cards know that if something has already unfolded. So that's okay if that happens. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people here. I might have more questions than that I missed. So if I did, you can add to this video. Or even if you haven't asked a question you'd like to, you're like, wow, I'm interested in that. I want to ask a question. So my first question, please excuse my handwriting. I had a long day writing, so I was just doing this really messy. But Mr. Lion Rocks, that username, asked, what parts of myself do I need to work on to be a better person? And I love that question. It's so wholesome. It's so like, what do I need to do to be better? Usually we're all about money, career, love, that type of thing. But I just feel like that's so wholesome. Anyway, so we are going to figure out what parts of this person, of Mr. Lion Rocks, what parts of himself does he need to work on to be a better person? What does he need to work on to be a better person? Okay, and I just want to pull 2 cards. If I need more, I will pull them. But the plan is 2. I know my shuffling is chaotic. Okay, I know. Intéressant. Très intéressant. These are your cards. So I never did reverse cards, like I just flipped them over if they came out reverse, but now I'm starting to do reverse cards. So you got the Queen of Pentacles reversed and you got the 9 of Swords. Okay, so these are quite interesting cards, teamed up with each other. You know, I'm kind of reading them individually and then I am, you know, working their energy off each other as well. So if you have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the 9 of Swords, your life is related to self-care and taking care of yourself mentally, you know, making sure that you are taking care of yourself mentally. So this Queen of Pentacles, like the Queen of Pentacles up this way is a very nurturing look. This is like a baby, nurturing type of an energy and, you know, looking after the needs of someone. But yours is in reverse. So this is kind of suggesting to me that you're neglecting your own needs. You're not nurturing yourself. There's no balance. You need to ground yourself. You know, you're focusing maybe too much on material things even, and at the expense of your emotional well-being. So are you overworked? Do you need to look after yourself a little bit more? So my suggestion on what parts of you should you work on is working on self-care, your physical and emotional health, and nurture yourself before you nurture others. Also maybe boundaries. If you're feeling overwhelmed by taking care of other people, maybe try to set clear boundaries and be like, you know, this doesn't work for me, I can't do that. And, you know, restore some balance to your life, especially got to do with your home, finances, and emotional security. Okay, the Nine of Swords, it's not, you know, it's not the happiest looking card here. So you have it in the upright position, so it's got to do with anxiety, stress, overwhelming worries, up late at night worrying about things. And it goes hand in hand with this, really, like they totally complement each other. So I feel like the message is really, really strong for you here. And this is even worrying about things that haven't even happened. Negative thinking, fear. So once again, this is saying you need to work on your mental health. You need to confront your fears, your anxiety, that could be keeping you up at night. And try to shift your perspective. Don't be, you know, imposing pressure and stress on yourself that's keeping you up at nighttime. And just being good to yourself and relaxing at nighttime and all of that type of thing. So yeah, definitely addressing your fears, your anxieties that mightn't even be like real, if you know what I mean. So yeah, the areas that you need to work on yourself, Mr. Line, is to literally look after your mental health, your well-being, and put yourself first above everybody else. Okay, hope that helps. Just gonna slot them back into the deck. Right, so my next question is from Rodney. Will the thing, it's very vague, but that's fine. That's fine. If you want to be vague, you can be vague. It's your question. Okay, Rodney. So will the thing happen that you want to happen? If so, when? Okay, so Rodney, will the thing happen that you want to happen? Maybe it's already happened because you asked a while ago. And if so, when? When will this thing happen? If it's going to happen. So let's just focus on if it's going to happen, and I'll see if the answer says yes, if I can pick up on when. It's going to happen. Telling you now, it's going to happen. Summertime, maybe? It's too many. I'd be surprised if that thing hasn't happened or doesn't happen, because you got the Sun card. And that's like the most yes card ever. Oh, the Queen of Pentacles again. How strange. In reverse. Wow. So yes, the thing that you want to happen is going to happen. Okay? Okay, so yeah, the Sun card really there is just a yes that things are likely to happen. This is contradicting a little bit. So it's like it's not straightforward. You have something to do as well. Of course, I don't know exactly what this is, but if it's romantic type thing, I'll be giving advice on that, or even if it's a work type thing, I'm not really sure. So yeah, it's saying that things will happen, but you do have to address some things got to do with self-care as well, boundaries, setting your foundation. So this Sun's energy suggests that success is within reach. You know, you've all this ahead of you, the Sun, and it's a major arcana card, so it's a big life thing that you're talking about here, I think. But yeah, this Queen of Pentacles suggests that you need this like more grounded, stable approach to this situation. And it also could mean just that this success or this thing that you want to happen is not going to happen like straight away. It could take time for you to just like address underlying issues in that. Perhaps in the next few months, depending on how long it takes for you to work on what's needed. So yeah, there's definitely, it's like this was a clear cut yes, and this was kind of like, well, it depends on a few little things, depends on things you need to work on. So there's definitely potential for it to work once you are taking care of practical matters like boundaries, self-nurturing, and things like that. Yeah, so it's within your control, the timeline as well with that. So I hope that helps. The next one is I love you for 1,000 million years. I'm not sure. And they asked, does my crush like me back? A very common question. Love questions and things like that. So I love you for 1,000 years. Ooh, this flew out for you. Ooh, why do we keep getting those cards today? I hope you're not worrying about this other person. Kind of suggests you are. You're losing sleep over this person, are you? Oh, okay. Now, guys, don't worry about this card, by the way. It's not how it seems. But I'm not that type of reader that sugarcoats things. Okay? I'm not going to do it. If you want that, don't click on this video. Don't ask me questions. I would say, because you asked me a while ago, maybe this whole crush thing has ended. Maybe you're over that situation, and it didn't work out. And by the looks of it, it's a good thing it didn't. It's a good thing it wasn't reciprocated, or that you've outgrown them or whatever. Because it was actually driving you crazy. It was driving you crazy. You got the 9 of Swords there. That's all up in your head again there. Losing sleep, being upset, thinking about them at night time. Deck card, done. It's over. You're either done with them, you've moved on, or it's not going to happen. But the outcome is great because you're going to learn a lot about your emotions and become more in control of your emotions. And you will have learned and grown from this. Even though it might be difficult, it is what needed to happen for you to mature with your emotions. Okay, so I hope that helps. I felt like these two cards flowed together. So I felt like the deck was like, yeah, look, that's a no, but we really want to try out this third card. I did say I was only going to get 2. And I was like, please focus on this. Please focus on your Queen energy, Queen of Cups energy. So that's lovely. Okay, so my next question is from the Literally Latte, asking, should I get married to my fiance? How lovely and sweet. You know, I do hope the answer is to be yes to these, but I mean, if it's no, it's no. Okay. So, have you had a rough time with this person? Has it not been easy? You got the 9 of Wands here. You have some injuries. It's over now, though. You have been through the mill maybe with this person. And yeah, it is over. You're a little bit hurt, but it is what it is. And this is a great card. This is the 2 of you coming together in the end, really. It's the 2 of Cups. It's a partnership. It is coming together. So I want to pull another card. I'm saying yes, you should get married to your fiance, but I feel like that's a massive, massive decision. And I feel like I need to pull more than 2 cups, or more than 2 cards, and get more than the 2 cups. 2 cups is a great card. It's a card of reconciliation. It's a card of coming together. But you want something stronger than that if you're going to marry this person, okay? So let's clarify this 2 of Cups. So it's just like, yeah, you've been through things. and you're still together, or is it like you should get married and be together? So let me just pull you another card. Page of Pentacles. Right. This is like a, can be an immature energy, or it can be like a newness, freshness energy as well. Yeah, so it's not really like, it's a good, they're positive, but I feel like you shouldn't be in any rush right now. Okay, so this Page of Pentacles is telling me that you need to focus on building something stable and solid over time. So don't rush things. But yeah, it's a card of learning, growth, and taking steps to build towards a marriage. So yeah, I think it's early days. I think don't rush things. And I do think you have been through a lot together. So you obviously made it through, and just build on that. Just, you know, keep building on it. Hope that helps. Okay, so my last one is Alfredo. And he asked 2 questions. So I'm just going to go for the first one. Or sorry, the second one is, will I achieve my work goals? Work goals. Okay, your 2 cards came flying out. Yes, you will. You will achieve your work goals, very much so. Yeah, so these are 2 really, really strong cards for achieving goals and that. So this one in particular, it's known as like the wish fulfillment card. And it's feeling satisfied. Look at him, like he's absolutely delighted with himself, satisfied. And you're sitting there and you're just looking back at all your achievements, and you realize that you have reached your goals, and you're just fully content and fulfilled. So you will have inner satisfaction and outer satisfaction as well. So that's amazing. Yeah, so this card here, right, this way up, this guy's coming home from war or something like that, and everyone's kind of around him celebrating, but yours is in reversed. So it kind of feels like there's been a lack of recognition. People aren't noticing your brilliance, and you're being overlooked despite like your hard work. So yeah, you mightn't get the external validation that you've been kind of hoping for. Yeah, but don't let it get you down, because you know this was your second card and you're going to get there. Okay, right guys, I hope this helps. If anybody wants to add a question, I'll get back to it eventually. Bye, love yous.